Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. First of all, I would like to apologize if the lighting is kind of wonky in this video. The sun is hopefully going to go behind a building soon, so this should not be happening anymore. But I wanted to start off this video by saying I'm actually so grateful that I can film this right now because I've been pretty ill these last few weeks. So since I got back from China, I started developing what I thought was a cold, but after like 2 weeks of it not getting better and just progressively getting worse every single day, I ended up getting checked out and I actually ended up having pneumonia. Thankfully, after a round of antibiotics, I'm doing much better. But if my voice still sounds kind of off, that's why. But thankfully, I'm on the road to recovery. I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm finally back to my senses, literally. I can smell again, I can hear again, I can speak again. But yeah, if you've ever had pneumonia, it's really not fun. This was my first time ever dealing with it, and I basically felt helpless. So yeah, that's my story time to start off this empties video, because yes, I have a lot of empties to go through. So they all happen to be in this big bag right here, and I can't remember the last time it was this full. So without further ado, because this video is obviously going to be very long, let's jump right into it. I have a bunch of piles scattered around me, so I'll start by digging through my skincare pile. First off, a product that really impressed me, and I've always been a big fan of this brand, so it's the Jouviance Cleansing Milk 4-in-1. So this cleanses, tones, hydrates, and removes waterproof makeup. And this is good for basically all skin types. I traveled to Europe with this past fall, and it's basically a great all-in-one product to remove any impurities off of your face. And it's travel friendly since it's 100 ml. And I really enjoyed this. The only thing that sucked is that it slightly leaked, so I ended up not taking it to China with me, but I managed to finish it back home, and I'm curious to know if they have a bigger version of this, because I would definitely get this again. Next up is the Lather Cucumber and Ginseng Facial Mist. I reviewed this on my blog earlier this year, and although I'm not the biggest fan of the scent, I loved how it made my skin feel super refreshed. In the summertime, it was awesome to cool me down. And as you can see, this bottle is pretty big, and I think I've never gone through a facial mist so quickly. And now I'm excited to be using some of my other ones up. Another product I really enjoyed is the Pixie Rose Flash Balm. This basically I used as a daily moisturizer, and you can use it at night. If you apply a thicker layer, it can kind of act as like a overnight mask. I really like this, although I wouldn't say it was anything extraordinary, so I would recommend it, but I probably would not get it again for myself. Next up, from Collin, it's the Sensiderm Treating Mist. Again, this is a facial mist that took me quite a while to finish up. It kind of acted as a toner. I would either spray it on my face and then wipe it off with a cotton pad, or just leave it on. I wasn't the biggest fan of the scent, but it wasn't terrible. I probably would not get this again. Next up, I have a couple of products from Robin McGraw Revelation. Obviously, Robin McGraw is the wife of Dr. Phil McGraw, and she came out with her own skincare line a couple of years ago. And the two products I finished up are the Let There Be Bright Triple Action Brightening Serum and the Starlight Face Bright Triple Action Brightening Night Cream. So I basically layered the night cream on top of the serum, and I really like these. Again, I wouldn't say they're out of this world amazing, you need to get them, and I was definitely really intrigued to try these products out, and I mean, they're pretty good, they're pretty decent. Next, something that's probably made it to the top of my list in that particular category are these The Honey Pot Company Plant-Based Feminine Care Normal Wipes. So these are basically intimate wipes, body wipes, or face wipes. So this is great if you go to the gym or you go to yoga and then you want to have something to freshen up after, or if you want to remove your makeup, this is amazing. And one thing that I always struggle with is finding toxin-free facial wipes that don't irritate my face. For some reason, almost all the ones I've tried really irritate my face, This does not make my face red once I remove my makeup. And the scent was really nice too. It wasn't too overpowering and basically smelled like oranges. So I would definitely recommend getting these. Then I also have a couple of products from Paula's Choice. The first one here is the Resist Brightening Essence. This was really nice. It's basically like a serum, so you can apply it underneath moisturizer, or you can also wear it on its own. And it came with like a little dropper. And this too, I managed to use up in the last few months. I really liked it. I'm a big fan of their products. They're very good for people who have problematic skin, in my opinion. Then I also have this mini version of their Resist Youth Extending Daily Mattifying Fluid. So this is SPF 50, so it's a moisturizer with SPF. And this I took with me, I believe, was it? Yes, it was in Europe. So this was really nice when I was in Nice and needed to protect my face from the sun. So if you're looking for a moisturizer that's high in SPF and that is gentle and non-irritating on the skin, this is a really good option. Then from Origins, I have the Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask. This was a very thick moisturizer. For some reason, I've really been into like creams that are thicker and that you can leave on overnight. I think they're really great. I don't think I've tried that many products from Origins that I can remember. This might be the first one ever, and I did enjoy it. And I recently purchased their ginseng facial mist. I've been really enjoying that so far as well. Next from Palmer's, which is a drugstore brand I highly recommend, I have their cocoa butter formula concentrated cream. So I've been dealing with cracked feet for the last few months, especially now. My feet are horrendous. So I've been needing some heavy duty creams to help with that, and this has been really great. If you need something that's more concentrated, as the name of this implies, this is really nice. Basically, you can apply this at night, put some socks on, and you wake up with much smoother feet. And this has definitely been helping me with that, and I'm currently using like a stick cream that's been really helpful as well. Next, I have the Softepil After-Epilation Moisturizing Cream. So this came in a waxing kit. I didn't manage to use it all up, but I've had it for a few years and I know it wasn't good anymore, so I just decided to get rid of it. I really like that epilation kit. I need to check if my pharmacy still carries it because I believe it's a local brand and I really enjoyed it. But I'm currently using a sugar wax kit, which is super interesting to use and actually works very well as well. I might still get this again in the future. Next, from France Laure Paris, I have the Cleansing Milk. This was a facial cleanser basically that kind of feels like a milk once it goes on, but it works really nice. I wouldn't say again that it's incredible and a must-have, but it did work well. This is made in Canada, which is awesome as well. Next I have, let's see if I can read it because the writing's kind of fading. So this is the Pure Daily Essentials Natural 100% Age Defense Facial Cream. So this is, if I remember correctly, a Canadian brand, and this was actually kind of like a thicker balm. It did feel kind of greasy on the skin. It contains a lot of natural oils, but I did enjoy putting this on in the evening, not directly before going to bed since I wanted to give it a few hours to sink in. I actually really like this even though it was on the thicker, oilier side, but I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, so just be aware if you're looking into this product. It did smell really nice as well. I believe it contained honey, which is really nice and good for problematic skin. And then finally, the last few products in skincare are from Yves Rocher. One of the best cleansing oils I've tried would have to be this White Botanical Exceptional Cleansing Oil. The White Botanical line is probably one of my favorites from Yves Rocher. And this, despite being obviously a cleansing oil, so it will feel kind of greasy, but it didn't like linger and it felt very smooth and it easily dissolved all the makeup on my skin. Super gentle on the eyes as well. And it smelled really lovely too. It contains like 94% natural ingredients and it's free of many nasties. And I definitely want to pick this up again because it's honestly one of the best I've ever tried. Then from their Sensitive Vegetal line, I have their Targeted Comfort Care for Eye. I think it was great. And I actually don't mind like thicker eye creams, so I think that's why I would probably pass on getting this again. But I'm currently finishing one up from Suzanne Organics. Definitely look into that one if you want a really nice natural eye cream. And then I have two face creams from Yves Rocher. The first one is the Hydra Vegetal 48-hour non-stop moisturizing rich cream for normal to dry skin. The other one is actually a night cream, and it's the Lifting Bio Anti-Wrinkle Care. And I always love the packaging on these. I love the accent colors. Basically, this one was really nice and hydrating, and it was very lightweight and not greasy, so perfect for daytime. I really like their Hydra Vegetal line. They came out with a bunch of new products this past spring, which I've been enjoying as well. And then this night cream is on the thicker side, but again, it's not very greasy, so it's great if you don't like going to bed with an oily feeling on your face, because this sinks in quite quickly. These are face creams that I would recommend. Moving on to body care, the first product I have here is this Jealous Body Scrub. This, I believe, is the original one. I know I've tried the one that comes in the purple packaging, which I believe has grapeseed oil. This one basically comes with coconut and coffee beans. The only thing that kind of sucks about this product is that it really creates a mess in your shower. You really need to clean up and properly like hose down your walls and the floor of your bathtub, or else it'll stick and it'll stain and you might slip. But it performs really well. It really gets rid of dry skin and it leaves your skin feeling super soft and exfoliated. Next up, from a local brand, I have the Kariderm Neutral Natural Soap with shea butter, argan, and vitamin E. I ended up bringing this to China, and I love it because it's vegan and it's all natural. It has a very light scent, made in Canada. I believe their products are available at Jean Coutu. I think that's where I saw them. But I've also been using their hand cream, which is really nice. Next, from Rocky Mountain Soap Company, I have the Hand and Body Wash in Lavender. What I like about this is that it's 100% natural and toxin free, and it basically comes out like an oil. But what's really impressive is that it doesn't feel like an oil on your skin. It doesn't really lather, but you definitely feel that your hands are like squeaky clean after, but not to the point where they feel like dry. They feel very moisturized, but without that like oily residue, which I really like. And I'm a big fan of this brand. They are Canadian, and I look forward to trying more of their products. Next up, from Weleda, I have the Wild Rose deodorant. I would not recommend this simply because I like applying my deodorant not long after showering and obviously shaving, and this would burn like really bad. So it is alcohol based, and I don't know if it's the alcohol or the fragrance in it, but it would really sting. And the scent was very strong and overpowering, so that's another thing. I would not purchase this again or recommend it. The last bit of body care products are all from Yves Rocher. So the first one here, I actually really enjoyed. So this is a newer product of theirs. It's their Ultra Rich Shower Comforting Shower Balm with shea butter. What's really cool about this is that it's basically an in-shower moisturizer. So whenever I use this, I literally did not even have to moisturize after stepping out. It's kind of like a thicker cream that you apply all over your body and that you basically rinse off in the shower. I have tried a similar product from the drugstore a few years ago, and this definitely performs much better. Then I have two shower gels. So one is the Pomegranate Pink Berries Energizing Bath and Shower Gel, and the other one is the Cotton Flower Mimosa Relaxing Bath and Shower Gel. This was more of a liquid and this was more of a cream. They always smell really nice. I'm a big fan of their bath and shower gels. But if I had to pick one, I would probably go with the Cotton Flower Mimosa, just because it's such a nice and unique scent, and I really enjoyed it. I even used it to like shave and I didn't have any issues with irritation or anything like that. I'll spare you this, but I've basically been coughing throughout filming, so to clear my throat, it's been helping me. I know I can do this, power through this video, almost there. You can do this. Sorry, I just needed to pep talk myself right here. Next up, from their limited edition summer collection this past year, I have their Maracuja Exfoliating Botanical Scrub. This was a body scrub. It basically smelled like passion fruit and ginger. It smelled really nice. I believe it contained aloe vera, which gave it a really nice jelly texture. The exfoliating ingredient in this is apricot seed powder. It was slightly more abrasive, but it wasn't irritating, and I find it really exfoliated my skin well. I hope they come out with some version of their Maracuja collection in the future because I actually really enjoyed the scent. It was definitely very like fruity, which I really like. Another of their products that I really enjoy, especially for traveling, are their concentrated shower gels. So basically in one little bottle like this, which contains 100 ml, you get 40 showers, which is really cool. And this is in their Lotus Flower Sage scent, which smell divine, as you might be imagining. I basically took this on my recent travels, and I really like this because it definitely saved on space. It's great when your like hotel or Airbnb doesn't provide you with products. It's always good to be prepared and have something just in case. Moving on to hair products, I have two from their anti-pollution range, again from Yves Rocher. This is probably my favorite hair product range from them that I have tried. The first product I have is their Detox Micellar Shampoo, and then I also have their Protective Shield Conditioner. One was more of like a liquid gel, the other one was a cream, and these contain moringa extract, which is a green leaf that is really good to purify. So that's why it's called their detox range, because it really helps remove the nasty stuff in your hair. And it smelled really amazing. I love fresh scents like this, very botanical, but not like too overpowering. I'm still using up their hair rinse vinegar and their hair scrub, which I've been really liking as well. So you might be seeing them in the next empties. Then I also have a couple of products from Pai Shao. They're a vegan hair brand. I believe they're based out of Toronto. I believe they are Canadian, but I might be mistaken. I have their Sublime Hold Hairspray, so this is a mini version. And I also have their Biphasic Infusion. So this is basically like a concentrate for your hair. It helps it make it really nice and shiny. I really like the scent of this range. It's very particular and unique. And then their Flexible Hold Hairspray, I was a big fan of as well because it doesn't leave your hair feeling sticky or crunchy, but it does hold your hair very well. I used this when I curled my hair for a wedding this past summer, and it did an excellent job at keeping my curl. Definitely would recommend these two products. Then I also managed to finish up the Jouviance Tea Tree Triple Treat Invigorating Conditioner. That's a tongue twister. So this is great for all hair types. And again, I used this during my recent travels. I believe I finished the shampoo and discarded it during my travels. But the conditioner I hadn't finished completely, so I brought it back, used it up, and loved it. And what I like about Jouviance is that they're cruelty-free, they're vegan, and they make a lot of wonderful products. And I'm looking forward to trying some more in the future. Then from a new to me hair line, I have the VOKE Professional Hair Care Liquid Blonde Gloss Intensifying Conditioner. So this is mainly for people who have caramel, honey, or golden blonde hair, which I obviously don't have, but it still worked great. If you're looking for shine, this is really nice. It's very creamy. It smells really nice too. I believe it has tamanu oil. It has like that slightly like nutty scent, which I personally really like. I really like their shampoo as well. Then I also have this sample of the North American Hemp Company Soak It Up Moisturizing Shampoo. This formula is all natural and it contains hemp seed oil. Again, it's cruelty free and vegan, which I really appreciate. And this is a Canadian brand as well. I just had this little sample to try out, but from the like 3 or 4 uses I got out of it, I don't have any complaints. I really enjoyed it. And it does come with its conditioner counterpart as well, which I previously finished up. I really need to look into more of their products because from what I've tried so far, I am a fan. And lastly, in the hair care department, I have the Yves Rocher Golden Highlights Illuminating Shampoo. This contains chamomile, which, funny story, I used to make like my own chamomile and lemon juice rinse when I was younger. I basically apply that to my hair and lay down in the sun to try to get my hair to be naturally highlighted. I liked using this in the summer months. I actually feel like it made my hair go a few shades lighter, which it naturally does in the summertime, but I find like this gave it a slight boost and it smelled really nice. I love anything with chamomile, so I definitely recommend this one. And before I start losing my voice again, I have a couple of perfumes. The first one is from Demeter Fragrance Library, and this is from their Orchid collection, which I believe was limited edition, and they came out with this around Mother's Day a couple of years ago. This is Aphrodite Slipper Cologne Spray. This was a very lovely scent. I typically don't really like super floral scents, and although this was floral, don't get me wrong, it was delicate. It wasn't overpowering. It still felt like a youthful scent. That's what I really liked about this one. And then one I've been using so sparingly over the last few years because I love it so much. I have the Oneself Organic Perfume Oil Hawaiian Flower Lei. This smells so beautiful, and I've never been to Hawaii, but I imagine this is what it smells like once you step into nature. The smell lasted pretty long. I like that it's all natural, so it doesn't have any harmful chemicals. It isn't alcohol based, so it's not drying. I need to look into getting this again because I am such a huge fan of the scent. I also have a tube of the Rapid Brow Eyebrow Enhancing Serum. I've written about this on my blog a couple of times. I've shown it in a past Empties. I'm a big fan of this. It basically makes your brows appear fuller and it nourishes them. I really enjoy this. I also like the eyelash version of this, which I'm still using up. This is slightly on the pricier side. I believe you can get it at Pharmaprix or Shoppers Drug Mart. I'd definitely get this again because from my experience it actually makes a difference. Then as always I have my two must-have empties, I would say. I have the Bausch & Lomb Lipozic Ophthalmic Drops. I feel like I always say that wrong. But basically they have, I believe, like a gel version, but I would always go for the liquid version. And this I really like because I feel like it like almost instantly soothes my dry eyes. So I like using this especially at night after a long day of staring at a screen. Last but not least, I have the Now Solutions Xylee White Platinum Mint Toothpaste Gel with Baking Soda. I love this. It is free of fluoride, SLS, and parabens, and it does a great job at whitening or keeping your teeth white. So definitely a big fan of this. So I made it. I survived until the end of this video. I really wanted to get this video out before the year ended, so fingers crossed this will be going up before 2019. I do hope you've been having a nice holiday season, and I wish everyone a healthy, happy, and successful 2019. I hope it's a great one. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting. It means so much to me. I'll leave all the links to the products below. I'll also leave where you can find me on social. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye!